And good evening, everyone. I'm Rod Wood.
And I'm Christy Casciano. After years of waiting, but before years of construction, years more could be lost in replacing I-81 if the side that didn't get its way takes the decision to court.
That is the warning from the Onondaga County Executive. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan questioned Ryan McMahon just a few hours ago.
Was there enough mitigation in the DEIS?
No, so there needs to be more.
Onondaga County Executive Ryan McMahon didn't get his way, but he's willing to embrace the community grid if the state takes care of his constituents who feel left out in the decision.
If we don't mitigate, if we want to act like this project's done today and there's not mitigation, there certainly will be litigation. That is a guarantee. So but that's part of what the DEIS process is about, right? Listening to these stakeholders, understanding now, okay, so let's look at the data. What can we do to impact this concern and address this concern?
Some of the stakeholders he's worried about live in Cicero and DeWitt, towns that worry about more traffic when 81 is rerouted to 481. And in Salina, where leaders have the opposite worry.
The town of Salina did not exist the way you see it today. It was farmland until this highway was built, right? So there's been a lot of investment there that is dependent on the traffic. Many communities don't want the traffic. This community actually wants the traffic.
Concerns McMahon feels are best addressed by putting I-81 underground. But the latest report completely rules out the tunnel option. Now McMahon seems willing to move forward with the likely plan of the grid, but is asking the state to keep going and further its attempts to make everyone happy.
If the stakeholders who feel that they're being impacted in a negative way are heard, and that when investment is called for, investment and plans are there, I think the opportunities for litigation won't be there.
The county executive urges everyone to understand the report and make sure their opinions are voiced and put on the record during the public comment period. Christy.
Thank you, Andrew. Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh was sounding the same theme this afternoon, that the impact of moving the elevated interstate out of Syracuse and replacing it with a street-level grid will have impacts extending far outside the city, impacts that need to be mitigated.
Walsh also wants to make sure that tearing down the viaduct and building the grid doesn't create worse problems than the ones they want to solve. Our Dan Cummings joins us now. Dan, the mayor was tempering his excitement with some caution today, wasn't he?
He was, Rod. He really had to, but only because there is so much yet to be done here. This is the largest public works project Central New York has ever seen, by far. A $2 billion teardown of a more than a mile stretch of elevated high-speed highway, redirecting all that interstate traffic onto what is now 481, and designing that grid of city streets to handle the city's traffic. So a massive undertaking, and Mayor Walsh wants to make sure it's done right this time. When Interstate 81 was built, it destroyed an entire city ward and splintered neighborhoods. Now that the elevated superhighway is likely to come down, the mayor says he's urging the state to do everything possible to make sure that people come first.
We have to be very intentional in how we move forward to ensure that we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Land use is a critical part of this discussion. We've been looking, talking to the DOT about if the community grid option moves forward, acreage that will be freed up, that's valuable real estate. And we need to make sure that everyone in the community is benefiting from that opportunity, not just a select few.
And as to the grid itself, city streets that will now have to handle huge volumes of traffic every day, Walsh was asked about the existing rush hour congestion, especially on the SU Hill.
One of the reasons why I'm so excited after the briefing with State DOT is seeing the level of detail that they have analyzed every single one of the intersections impacted by this project. And the fact is, the data, the DES will show you not only that we can maintain high-speed access in and out of the city, but that the choke points that you referenced that exist today can be addressed in a way that actually improves traffic, particularly around those institutions on the Hill.
And as for the people who have for years lived literally within the shadow of 81 as it cuts that north-south path through the city, thousands of them, Mayor Walsh says the city will find ways to reach out directly to them to make sure that they're informed and invited to participate in the process of taking the old highway down and building the grid, even, he says, if that means knocking on doors to make that invitation personal.